Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. And today I'm going to tell you why black women in particular, all women, but especially black women, have lost their value in the dating market. And to help you better understand this, I'm going to use certain types of terminology to make comparisons so you can understand how is it that black women have become so devalued. I'm going to use terminology such as fixed assets, beeline depreciation, and savage value. Okay, let's get started. People who are in the dating market, meaning men or women that are looking for a significant spouse, a wife or a husband. But we're going to talk about why men don't want black women. A fixed asset is something that is tangible. It's like a vehicle. Let's say you buy a $100,000 car, okay? As soon as you drive off that lot, it's going to depreciate in value due to usage, wear and tear, and age. It can start at its highest price point, which is $100,000, and then it drops to 80, to 70, to 40, to 30, so on and so forth, okay? A woman is at her highest value when she is still a virgin. Even though that's hard to find, damn near impossible. When she's a virgin, that is her highest value. As soon as she starts running up body counts and sleeping with this guy and that guy and this guy, her value depreciates. No man wants you, ladies, when they know that you are a thought. No man wants a woman that has a reputation of being a thought, that is a thought, and they find out in the relationship, no man wants you. Okay? Remember I said wear and tear is one of the things that makes depreciation. Your body have had so many men running in and out you like an anthill. Nobody wants you. Do you understand me? The other thing that makes a woman lose her value is kids. There's no such thing as a man who wakes up in the morning and say, you know what? I hope I marry me a woman that got a whole bunch of kids for a whole bunch of other dudes. No. And there's a difference between a divorcee who has children from a failed marriage and a baby mama. A baby mama is normally someone who has children outside of wedlock, or multiple children by multiple baby daddies outside of wedlock. A woman who comes out of divorce and she had children during the time that she was married is different. But still, no man wants a woman who has a child. Each baby that you have that come out of your womb causes you to lose value in the dating market. You see, the man is a fixed asset. The woman is a fixed asset because you're trying to buy him or she's trying to buy you, whatever you want to call that. We're going to say the buying process is marriage. You understand what I'm saying? Another thing why men don't look at you the way you want them to, because you're not fit. A lot of you women are fat, obese. And I'm just being honest with you. No man is attracted to a morbidly obese woman. All this BBW, that's garbage. Beautiful big woman, that's garbage. Think about all the health problems that come with being a fat heifer, because that's basically what you are. You need to lose weight. You need to get down to a size that is nice. Think about how these women be lying, like Monique. Monique used to say, I'm proud to be a big woman, I'm fat and all, whatever you want to say it. And then what do that woman do? That heifer go get on a diet and lose weight. That's a bunch of lies. No man want no big old woman. And if a man is running behind a big old woman, it's probably because she got something else going on with her, like a place to stay to give him or something. But no man, why you think men usually cheat with women that look better than you? Okay? That's another way of losing your value. Not being in shape, not being fit. Another way, age. Remember I told you depreciation value of an object can be determined by the age and the usage. Now, a woman, it's recommended that a woman don't have children after 45. They rather you have it do between the age of 19 to 33, I think. You have a very limited time to get your stuff together. You run around trying to do hot girl summer. You run around trying to be like Megan Thee Stallion. You're going around talking crazy, trying to sound like Cardi B. These people are rich. You broke. Or you middle class. You need to get you a man, but you can't get a man with that type of personality. So you got a certain amount of time to get it right. The other thing that make you depreciate in value is the fact that You have a lack of submission to a man. What does that mean? Submission is simply peaceful cooperation. You know what I'm saying? If you work in a supervisory position and you have workers that work for you and you tell them to do something, give them a task, you can tell which ones want to do it and you can tell which ones have an attitude about doing it. They're cooperating, but it's not really peaceful. They begrudgingly doing it. Men want a woman to be peaceful and cooperative with what it is we're trying to get accomplished, man. That if you're not like this, if you're just have an attitude all the time, that makes your value go down too. You become trash to us. Another thing that causes you to lose your value is the fact that you have no femininity. Femininity goes hand in hand with submission, but femininity is this right here. Basically being agreeable. I'm not talking about being a butt kisser. I'm talking about not being difficult, not being argumentative, not having an attitude all the time. Not acting like you the man in the relationship. Not acting like you give the orders. If a good man come in your life, he leads you. He is the head of the household, not you. Now, if you have a problem with something he does, it's a way of telling us. You come to us peacefully and say, look, I have a problem, I have a concern. And we'll be okay, we'll listen if you come with the right attitude. But if you say, nah, I ain't gonna do that, nah, I ain't gonna do this, we don't want you. We deal with enough outside at work that come home to someone who's just as mean as the people we work with. You have no value to us. Another thing we don't like about you, you're too easily influenced by popular culture. Whatever the newest trend is on TikTok, whatever the newest trend on Facebook, whatever newest trend it is anywhere, women that are older are trying to do what the youngsters doing. Like the good knees challenge. I seen grandmothers and great grandmothers who probably gonna break a hip trying to do the good knees challenge. Women don't want to have an honorable title like grandmother, great grandmother no more. They think that's bad. That's beautiful. Why don't you act your age? We don't want a woman that's talking like the streets, talking like a rapper, talking like an entertainer. We don't want no. When you got a high performing, successful man, he don't want that trash. Those type of women are only good for sex. They're only good for hitting it, quitting it, and moving on. We do not want a woman that look like everybody else in them streets. We want a lady. We don't want a woman up there looking stupid, twerking and stuff. That's my wife twerking and stuff. Look at my wife popping coochie and stuff. We don't want that. This is why you are losing value. Another thing that causes a woman to lose her value. Sexual unwillingness. Unwilling to satisfy her man sexually. Tit for tat. I'm not gonna suck this. I'm not gonna do that if you don't do this. I'm not gonna try this. No. I'm gonna withhold sex from you because I'm mad. No. This is why men step out on you. You better and you need, I said better, satisfy your man. Because when he steps out, it's your fault. Now we covered what fixed assets are. We have covered beeline depreciation, which means the item has lost its value that it once had because of other circumstances, age, wear and tear, usage. Now we're going to talk about salvage value, or also known as scrap value. If a man comes to you and you already overweight, you already got kids, you got an attitude, and this beta male sucker already thinks he still loves you, he want to make it work, he's going to ask himself, what is the salvage value of this? I already see, I don't want to deal with these baby daddies, but that will come along with being with this woman, this heifer right here. So what I got to do? So salvage value is actually finding any value in something that has lost its value. For example, if you have an old car, you bought it 30 years ago, you can't get nothing for it, no one wants to buy it, you try to scrap it and get some money off the parts, a steering wheel, a radiator, or a battery. You try to make something positive out of it. So this is what these beta males a lot of times do. They find a woman that's already mentally screwed up, already trying to be a man, they're already masculine, but they are attracted to them physically some kind of way or whatever it may be. They are looking for the scrap value of this woman. In other words, he is getting scraps. When you have a whole lot of children from baby daddies or just one and outside of wedlock, when you are overweight, when you're not fit, when you don't have femininity, when you are not submissive, when you are sexually unwilling, when you are easily influenced by popular culture, all you are is scraps. And you're not going to get a man who deserves more than scraps being the way that you are. You are going to have to change your ways. Furthermore, I'm going to tell you other things about women that's just not right. You're heavily immersed in the thought culture. You dress like Cardi B. You look like Megan Thee Stallion. You go to schools dressed up like, looking like whores going to school, bringing your kids into the schoolhouse dressed like a freaking hooker or prostitute around other little babies. They don't need to see this because you want to be a thought. Yes. You rather do brunches instead of make lunches for your family. You're always gossiping. You're a home wrecker. Most women file for divorce more than men. So now it's not the men breaking the house up. It's you. You don't want to struggle. Women don't want to struggle to make relationships work no more. And women always talk about, I got many men. I can get all kind of men I want. All kind of men are coming after me. All kind of men. It ain't about how many men want to sleep with you. It's about finding that one man that only wants to sleep with you for a lifetime. Did you hear me? You need to find that one man that only wants to sleep with you for a lifetime. But the way that you're carrying yourself, nobody wants you. You'd rather be at the club instead of be at the house. Nobody wants you. Women are choosing the streets over marriage. You're choosing how to be a thought over how to be a wife. You're choosing on how to let everyone know that you got WAP over trying to raise your children. You rather pop pills, you rather smoke weed, you rather drink this, you rather go here. You want to be everywhere in the world except home with your husband, with your man, with your children. You are a disgrace now to black women. Your grandmothers and the women that came before you did not act like this. This is why black men, and I'm not mad at them, are choosing other women of different races and different cultures because they have still some traditional values. A lot of you don't have values. All you have is this. Are you going to pay me? You going to give me what you say you're going to give me? This. And for those of you that have a lot of education, black men don't care about that. All we care about is how you're going to treat us. This is why your relationships are failing. Nobody wants you being who you are. Things get better when you get better. This is why black women, modern day black women in America, are trash. And a lot of you don't even know how to cook and too lazy to learn. I'm a man that can cook. I can run circles around a lot of women. Women get jealous of me or get jealous of other people that do better. That's men. Men provide and protect, but we do a lot more than that. You women ain't bringing nothing to the table but JJ and throat. That's all you're giving us. And I can get that anywhere. JJ and throat. It takes more than that. You got to know how to feed our egos. You got to know how to take care of us. You know how to. All this comes when you are feminine. Your intuition will help us be better men. Not so much as better, but your design by God is to help us. You're a helper. You're not the leader. You're the weaker vessel. Now, I know that might blow up a bunch of y'all egos and make you feel like crap, but it's the truth. You need women, all you women need to stay in your place. Stay in your lane. And I didn't stutter. Stay in your place. And let men do what they're supposed to do. We made the civilization that you are in. We built the highways. We built the technologies. We made all the comforts. We don't need you. You need us. Let's be clear about that. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Jeremy Hill Show. I hope I was some usage to you. I'm not editing this. It's all raw. It's going to be what it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But be looking forward to me to keep coming to you raw from my heart. Because I don't play no games and I ain't finna BS you. A lot of you women make other women look terrible. And I am so disappointed in you black women because you are not even trying to be queens. You want to talk about being a queen, but you don't want to have the behavior of a queen. You are acting like the harlots. You are acting like the clown jesters out here. I want to respect you. Black men want to respect you, but it's up to you to give us something to respect. Stop trying to be like all these thoughts in entertainment. Stop trying to be bossy. That's not your place. You're supposed to be a beautiful, feminine, inspirational, directional, to an extent, woman for us. This is why black women in today's society are trash, garbage, ain't worth a dime. This is how your value has depreciated. Your mindsets. You're letting popular culture run you. You're letting these no good friends of yours run you. That's it. Hope you liked the first episode. If you thought this was something, ooh-wee, wait till you see the other ones.